Jeet would like to know my recipe for my chili. So it's nothing. It's nothing like almost everything I do. It's there's no secrets and it's not rocket science. I just do it really well. So I would say take a look at any normal chili recipe and you could follow that. You can tailor the amount of chili powder you add to your taste. That's what I do every year. I cook chili that tastes exactly the same, and I just simply use my mouth to taste it until it's just right. I also add, in addition to like bell pepper, green and red bell peppers and celery and onion, I add fresh chopped jalapeno and pasilla peppers. Pasilla peppers are kind of like a bell pepper with some jalapeno taste with a little spice to them. But follow the normal chili recipe. But instead of using ground beef or something like that, start out by making pot roast. So you take your beef, which I would recommend like some kind of chuck pot roast cut. But you could use any kind of, you know, $5 a pound beef like you would use for stew, and just throw that in a pot and bring some water up and to kind of the top of it, and then stick the whole pot in the oven at 350 until that beef is just falling apart tender. Then take the beef out and you can chop that up, but it's going to be just falling apart. And then the liquid that's left over is your base for the chili. So instead of using beef broth, you use the braising liquid. And then start building your normal chili using onion, celery, bell peppers, standard mirepoix, and um, then add some tomato sauce, and then you add the broth, the beef broth, and then you add the beef at the end. You can add beans or whatever you want to do. But the secret to the chili is basically the pot roast treatment. You could also use brisket. Brisket would be really good too. But the key is you want to use a kind of a fattier, tougher cut that just falls apart when you braise it for about 4 or 5 hours. Give it a try and let me know how it turns out. But other than that, there's no. It's I just combined pot roast and chili, or just are two things that I love. But the braising liquid has so much more flavor in it than just normal beef broth.